Let's go.
Looking forward to the show, Firebreak.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and this is Agent 03432, bringing you an uplink gameplay on Nuketown. And in this gameplay, I am going to describe to you the new specialist class. So, the new specialist class that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 came out with is Blackjack. And Blackjack is the guy that gives you your supply drop. He has a couple of cool abilities, which we'll talk about in a second. First, I want to talk about how you get him. Well, there are contracts that Call of Duty came out with, and you have to complete these contracts in order to obtain Blackjack. So, I actually wasn't paying attention to these contracts. I did them without paying attention, to be honest. I just was looking at my specialist, and I had already got him. And so, as you see there, I am Blackjack, and as I killed somebody, I, quote-unquote, got his ability. So I killed a guy who had the hive ability, and I got that hive. Now I killed somebody else, and I got his sight. So, how does this work? First, completing the contracts. I'm pretty sure you have to get a certain score accumulated, and then you have to get a certain amount of wins, and you unlock this specialist. So, after you unlock this specialist, you get him for an hour of gameplay. So in this hour of gameplay, when you actually use him, you have the same. You have a defensive ability and you have an offensive ability. And so your defensive, you steal the defensive ability of the opponent you kill. And your offensive, you steal the offensive ability of the opponent you kill. So as you see again, I killed somebody and I got his sight. Well, let's say that you don't like what you got. You know, I personally hate the Sparrow. Every time I got the Sparrow, except maybe once or twice, I changed it out because I don't like the Sparrow. It is, in my opinion, the worst specialist offensive in the game. It's just very hard to use. And so you kill one person, you get their specialist. You kill a second person, and you can change out the first specialist ability you got with a second one. So let's say the first one you didn't like. You can change it out for the second one you unlocked. Well, let's say you don't like that second one that you got. Well, if you kill a third guy, that third ability that you just unlocked will replace the second ability you unlocked. So you can keep doing it until you can get something that you really like to use. And I didn't use the defense, but I'm assuming that's the same way the defense works. So, why do I like this? I think it's actually really cool and fun to just not actually know what specialists you get, and it also keeps the other team off their toes. They can't prepare for it as much. You're gonna be able to get whatever you get, and it actually seemed like I was unlocking this specialist very quickly. Now, I don't know if that's how it was set up or if I was just doing well in the game as I was playing, but I unlocked this rogue ability. That's the offensive name of Blackjack, is rogue. And I was unlocking it very quickly. So, it's very cool to be able to call in different specialists. As you saw earlier in this gameplay, I unlocked someone's hive and put hive in our grandma's house, if you will. That's what I like to call it, grandma's house on Nuketown. So I put the hive in grandma's house because I knew everybody loves to go in grandma's house. Even the other team, they want to come in your grandma's house and steal your cookies. And you don't want to let her. You don't want to let them come in your grandma's house and steal those cookies. So what do? I use the hive. I said, y'all are going to be coming in here. I'm going to use this hive, and when you come in, these little bugs are going to eat you to shreds. So I put in my hive, and it stayed in that area. And while the hive was still active, I was able to unlock someone's sight. So I was getting kills with this sight while my hive was still active, which is just so cool to me that I actually have two specialists active at the same time. So now I'm using someone's scythe here because I unlocked it. I love using a scythe, so this is one of the ones that I probably will never switch out. I love the scythe. I love a lot of the specialist abilities in this game. The only one that I really don't like is the sparrow, so that's why I changed it out. But anyway, that's how you get the rogue. And it is just so fun to play. I recommend when you guys unlock them, go ahead and give them a shot. See what y'all think. It was a very fun time in the hour that I was able to get. It's a Nuketown weekend, so I was playing Nuketown the whole time, and that probably helped me getting this specialist a little bit quicker because Nuketown is obviously a little bit faster paced. So you have to go in, you have to run around, you have to get these kills, help your teammates out. I didn't have to do too much in this game. I was playing some defense trying to make sure that they didn't score. So I was staying in Grandma's house, eating all these cookies up while my teammates were going out and scoring this uplink. It wasn't too hard of a game. We dominated. We beat them 12-1 while I went off with this rogue class, with this HVK. We go 38-10 using this rogue. And it was just a fun thing to play. The only thing I don't like is you don't have any of your boasts or your guy can't do anything cool at the end of each game. So you just have to stand there looking bad ace while your teammates get to do their little boast or dance. They get to dab. I'm dabbing right now while I'm explaining this video. Y'all can't see, but let you know I am dabbing while I'm explaining this video in this rogue class. But as you can see, there's my dead body. That's what the rogue looks like. So this is really cool. I recommend that y'all unlock them and give them a shot. It's not that hard to unlock. You just have to accumulate a score and get a whole bunch of victories, completing those contracts. And completing those contracts is just, it's fairly easy. And right there, I was being a little greedy. I got this guy's hive and I was just trying to get one kill at the end of the game. But nonetheless, we win 12-1. We got that rogue beast mode. We go 38-10. 41-30 is the final score. And that's just something we like to do. Playing Nuketown, rogue. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps giving me those thumbs ups. Please subscribe to this channel. And please check me out on Facebook. www.facebook.com/Agent03432. Peace, y'all. Happy hunting. Have a good night.